Hi y'all. What's up, gang? What's going on? Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see we got good audio. We got good audio. All right. Mic check 1, 2, 3. All right. Y'all, we need to turn up the heat a little bit. We need to turn the heat up a little bit more, cause you know what I'm talking about. Cause you got some people that's uncomfortable out here. You got some people that's uncomfortable out here, and they like, man, you know what? I'm so sick of Trey Gang. We got to do something about this. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Before I start this live, we already know why we here. We want justice for Kenneka. That's it. That's all. We want to know what happened to her, how it happened, who responsible, and let's shed light on it. It ain't my fault that you got family members in paperwork pointing out the criminals, and next thing you know, now we demons and devils. I don't get that. I don't get that. You know that cause when we were looking at suspects and all in the paperwork, even the police said we need to pick these people up. Let's get their address and let's bring them on in and pile them all up in a paddy wagon and bring them down to the police precinct. Cause we want to hear they side of the story. Cause we already got surveillance footage. Hmm. It ain't my fault because if I'm looking to seek justice for a victim that I don't even know, and I'm looking at all this evidence, and it points me back to who? Who was a part of the death investigation? And then y'all want to get mad when I bring your name up? That's hilarious to me. That's hilarious. You want to get mad because the paperwork stately said, your people involved in this. And the staff. I'ma turn up on the family because that's how she end up at the hotel. I don't see Crown Plaza seeing Kenneka on the street like, hey, come to our hotel. We got a party over here. No, it don't work like that. There you go, J for K TV receipts. Follow the money. Follow the money. All right. In the beginning, Miss Tereasa was on camera recording on her own Facebook page and said, I'm not a sellout. I don't want that hotel money. You can't shut me up. And the whole time when she went live and was saying those things, she already accepted money. Because they buried her. That money came from Crown Plaza when it came to the funeral. No wonder why the devil got so much power that he can bring in the same activist and put him on stage. All the devil wanted is the praises when he said, you know, Miss Rika sacrificed her daughter. Look who was all at the funeral applauding it. Clapping, standing up. I'm like, wait a minute. What kind of religion is this? What kind of religion is this? I would have felt uncomfortable hearing those words in the church. Like, what he mean by the devil? And then just imagine all this information that we got now. Let's say we had all this information on the 10th. If we had all this information on the 10th, what we know with the surveillance footage, because that's how it supposed to came out, they ain't got nothing to hide. Surveillance footage supposed to have been released. Really, September the 9th. The whole footage. Maybe we won't see so many time skips. But you're mad at me because you don't want me to tell everybody, which they already know, that family is involved, which the whole world know that the family involved, but just don't have the full understanding. But when you show that surveillance footage, who on camera? Your family members. Your family members. So let me turn up on the family Martin. Now I understand why when you chase the Jenkins, you chase the Jenkins back to the Martin family, right? You want to know why? Because maybe they just changed their names to Jenkins, make it look like they related. You see what I'm saying? Like on some daddy side type stuff. But they also family members of the Martin family. Simple. When you go look up the Jenkins, when you trace back the Jenkins, who you gonna get? Really? When you look up the Jenkins, all on Kenneka page and the mama page, Susa page, who is going to come back to? Back to the Martin family. No wonder why we trying to figure out, whoa. You see what I'm saying? Is I'm lying? So the people that's in the Martin family also changed their name to Jenkins. Ooh-wee. You must have something to hide. You must want to show the world like, yeah, this the Jenkins family right here. You know what I'm saying? That's the Martin family. So let's separate the Jenkins from the Martin family, make it look like that's Kenneka daddy side. I ain't lying. Truth is right there. Let me read the chat for a minute, gang. Yep. Now, check this out. Ain't this funny? That, let me show y'all this, because this is very important. Y'all remember when Miss Tereasa said, then Miss Tereasa said this out her own mouth on the 911 call. Let's go back. You matter of fact, let's listen to the 911 call and let's see who telling the truth and who clout chasing, right? Cause for some strange reason, the family still in the inbox want to send some threats to me and say, post this. No, I ain't gonna post this. You know what I'm talking about? I might, you know what I'm saying? What you said you were gonna do to me, and you know what I'm saying? All right, I tell you what. I got a challenge to any family member that wanna debunk Trey Gang. And we gonna solve everything. All right, I'm going live and I can open up the platform anytime I want to. So the minute you come in, you better be prepared. That's all I got to say. And I'm going to do this public. I don't do nothing behind closed doors. Mm-mm. If I got to go behind closed doors, what that make me look like? All right. I want to go to Miss Tereasa 911 call. And I'ma just clearly let y'all hear the 911 call. We already heard it a million times before I play this, right? But I'm finna pinpoint out the things that's finna expose everything. Let's go.
Would you be interested in collecting 5-figure paychecks for a few hours of work, helping me in your spare time from home?
Nah, not for no bald head white man. All right, check this out. Let's go to this 911 call. And I want y'all to pay attention for one particular thing. Remind y'all when Miss Tereasa said it was a lady in the lobby. Said she did seen my daughter. She said it was a lady in the lobby that seen my daughter in the lobby with a group of girls and a group of guys, right? Who would be in the lobby. And this how you gonna know how she ended up on the 11th floor. Peep game. Watch this game. Look. Who we see? Right? What time the footage said? They trying to say this at 1:53. Now keep this in mind. They got Kenneka walking in the lobby not the lobby, food court hall, according to the idiot timestamp at 1:13. Look who would be at the front desk. Miss Tereasa said this lady she saw her daughter. Who would be able to tell her this? You was in the lobby and you saw my daughter come in this lobby. Who else? Right? But if you go back to what Trey Gang said, knock 2 hours off this. This go back to 11:53. That's why Irene brought up the transshipment. Cause you want to know what I'm really thinking? It's probably why she at that front desk. Simply because what's going on in the room. And probably didn't want to be a part of it. And knew what was going on. In Zach TV interview. Listen to what Irene said about the transshipment. Why Miss Tereasa didn't tell us this a transshipment on the 911 call. So basically what I'm saying, Kenneka arrived at 11 something. She arrived at 11 something. And when Irene said, yeah, Kenneka was in the lobby when she called me. I had to go downstairs. This gonna be around the same time frame that the trans gonna see what took place in the lobby. In the lobby, right? Is this making sense? Cause in this 911 call, you don't supposed to know nothing about this. Cause you said, look, watch this game.
911, where's the address of your emergency?
Yes, I'm at the Crown
Crown Plaza at O'Hare Airport, and I was calling because my daughter came to to a party here last night, a gathering with her friends, and now her friends, they said that they left on the front of the hotel.
First of all, she said she came to a gathering. When you mention the word, yeah, you coming to the gathering, that means family events, right? Right? That mean a family events, right? Check this out. I'm not tripping. She said what?
To a party here last fall.
911, where's the address of your emergency?
Yes, I'm at the Crown Plaza at O'Hare Airport, and I was calling because my daughter came to a party here last night, a gathering with her friends, and now her friends, they said that they left on the front of the hotel, and she's not able to be found now. She's 19 years old.
Left her in front of the hotel. If Kenneka arrived at 11 some and you got the translator in here and that was the original story, that's why you don't have lobby footage of Kenneka. That's why they showed the girl getting snatched in the lobby and the translator would have saw it. That's why when Miss Tereasa first got to that hotel, she immediately went to the 11th floor. So when you see Kenneka getting snatched in the lobby, it's going to be round about this time. You see what I'm saying? Think about it. Irene was talking about this lady like, yeah, you must have known something. You got to be suspect, because when Kenneka came up missing around about that time, you was in the lobby too. Uh-oh. 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 So this where the pre-recording video finna come in there, right? Because watch this. Listen closely. And you finna bust Miss Tereasa. That's why I say, hey, y'all tag the family, because the family already heard this, because family already in my inbox right now. They in my inbox right now. Instead of just them going publicly, like, look, y'all, that Trey gang, don't listen to him, don't follow him. Let it be known your feelings when I mention this stuff. So get mad at me for telling the truth, because what you said or what's really going on the footage at 11:53, that's why you started your story out. Kenneka left the house at 11:30. I see why you said Kenneka left the house at 11:30. You got a whole lot to hide, because look where she at 11:30. Can Trey Gang step on some toes? Can Trey Gang step on some toes, right? Because this ain't normally family behavior to be responding and making threats to a person that exposing what they gave us. Who else gonna be the suspect? Who else? Listen to this, gang. You see what you see at 11:30? Well, at 11:50, look what you see, right? I'm finna play Reva TV, right? Look who is all going back to. Family ties.
Is there. It's reported on Irene's Live. Mike and Kenneka are both being coached that they need to chill.
Alright. We're gonna get straight into it. In this video, I want to present to you the reason Kenneka texted her last text, "I'm ready to go." Mike. Alright. And for those of us who already pondered across this idea, if whether or not you've seen evidence displayed, I don't know. I haven't seen it. If so, fine. But we're gonna get straight into it over here. So without further ado, we have to remember that Mike came in before Kenneka, Shamaya, Bree, Monifa. We have to remember that, right? He also came in with his crew, Tiffy, Neffy, Lil Ty. This is in his statement. So to prove that to you, just in case you don't know that, this is him coming in. I say between roughly 45 minutes before Kenneka and them came in. Right? Roughly 45 minutes before Kenneka and them came in. So again, Mike, Tiffy, and then these two, I don't know which one in order. I think this is Lil Ty and this is Neffy, or it could be in the order, right? But these are the three that he came in with. Okay, we know definitely for a fact that this is Tiffy. All right, I forgot which order these two in, but anyway. Now, as you can see, Tiffy is turning this corner. Why is he turning this corner? Okay, some of us already know. Again, for those who don't, let's just bring this to light. Alright. So him and his crew come in. I think they stood at that corner right there for a second before they decided to go in this direction. Okay, so they come in the full court area and they turn around. Right.
Now, make a long story short, he's showing y'all who came in roughly before Kenneka came in. And he said around about 45 minutes before Kenneka came in. So we already know this gonna be at what time? At what time? At 10:33. 10:33. Kenneka get there at 11:45. Now watch this. Somebody was paying attention to the chat, right? Because if you looked up an old lawsuit that Miss Tereasa had on Kenny and Kenneka, well, not a lawsuit, but they were finna receive some money. Why did Miss Tereasa have to file a guardianship if she ain't the mother? Let me throw that out there, because that's what the paperwork said on Planet of the Fakes. That's the only thing I missed. I said, oh, that makes sense. Why she had to file guardianship? Everybody seen those paperworks. So now you will see why the family will be upset with me. All right. So since you got Revel TV exposing the footage showing you who arrived before Kenneka arrived, look who they all connected to. the family. Right? This how she finna get snatched in the lobby. If you paying attention to the footage. If you paying attention to the footage. Cause this why Miss Tereasa said this.
And came to
911, where's the address of your emergency?
Yes, I'm at the Crown Plaza at O'Hare Airport, and I was calling because my daughter came to to a party here last night, a gathering with her friends, and now her friends, they said that they left on the front of the hotel, and she's not able to be found now. She's 19 years old.
And you said that you said the Crown Plaza at O'Hare Airport?
Yes, and they said that when her friends was asking earlier today, like about 4 o'clock in the morning, because they used to run the video cameras, they said that they didn't have no cameras. But now I came, and it was a lady, she said that she heard music, and she asked me that I want to go upstairs, and we went upstairs on the 11th floor, and it was someone came to the room, and she said that she did see my daughter there with a group of girls and a couple of guys. But that's all she just saw because she was busy trying to get reception on her phone.
Look who on the lobby footage on their phone. Look who on video. Right? You mean to tell me Miss Tereasa didn't know what was on the footage before the 911 call? Before the 911 call. This lady finna explain everything that's on the footage through the 911 call. This at 11:13. So when Miss Tereasa said they left her in front of the lobby, look what they left her in front of a person that's at the party seeing everything. So Miss Tereasa, why you mad at Trey Gang? Because you said this out your own mouth. And we finna go back to the footage. We seen her walking down Food Court Hall, but we never seen her in this time frame. No lobby. So if she wasn't snatched up in the lobby, why you saying this on the 911 call?
So now I came, and it was a lady, she said that she heard music, and she asked me that I want to go upstairs, and we went upstairs on the 11th floor. And it was someone came to the room, and she said that she did see my daughter there with a group of girls and a couple of guys.
A group of girls and a couple of guys.
Look.
Look.
So him and his crew come in. I think they stood at that corner right there for a second before they decided to go in this direction.
Hi, y'all. You know why they heading this way. Now you know why they heading this way. Kenneka finna come this way, bro.
Right. Okay, so roughly 45 minutes before Kenneka and them come in, right? So let's see when Kenneka and them come in. And let's look at that time.
Ooh, finna match up with the 911 call.
Music, and she asked me that I want to go upstairs, and we went upstairs on the 11th floor, and it was someone came to the room, and she said that she did see my daughter there with a group of girls and a couple of guys.
113, and this is the food court area. All right. So they come in A little out the mic and them. Now,
now, when they walk up under this camera, they is not finna show Shamaya, Monifa, or Kenneka in the lobby. And we all clearly, it's a camera at the end of this hall that showed us the girl getting snatched. So when Miss Tereasa said they left her in front of the you know what I'm saying? In front of the hotel.
But that's how she just thought, because she was busy trying to get reception on her phone.
These two footages, right? It's not enough, right? But this is just to show the time frame of who came in, when, who came in. You see what I'm saying? So
Time frame. Who came in? Look at the setup. Killing them already in the halls. They already lurking. They already waiting on this girl, bro.
this is to put Mike in the room before Kenneka, right? Because we still have to understand, she went into the room and so suddenly I'm ready to go.
Whoa! Now she instantly ready to go. And who she called? Her sister? Leonora? Look how quick that just happened. Look how quick that just happened, right? And listen to the 911 call.
Welcome to the new world of NVIDIA AI computing by HPE.
Are you ready to see the future of fast food? Working with top brands like White Castle and Jack in the Box to...
All right, well then, you know what? Are you sure you don't mean the Crown Plaza in Rosemont?
Yes, the Crown. Yes, it is. I'm sorry. The Crown Plaza in Rosemont. That's exactly where it's at. I'm
okay,
so sorry.
No, it's okay. And have you spoke? And you said you spoke with the
front desk. I'm sitting outside, right in front of the hotel in their parking lot right now.
And they were saying that they haven't seen your daughter since she left, or?
No, this is a different set. This is a different new. I'm sorry, it's a new shift. And they said that they haven't seen her. Well, of course they wouldn't have seen her, because this is like 3 or 4 in the morning. And I just seen that she was here because I.
That's why Miss Tereasa said they would have seen it at 3 and 4 in the morning. And this is a different set. You want to know why she said that? Because she know about the pool area at 3 and 4 in the morning. Can I get a thumbs up? How you know they wouldn't have seen it? Can Trey Gang get a thumbs up? I'm trying to step on some toes. And I'm getting the response that I'm looking for. So, with that information, with that being said, look who we seen on this camera. People that socialize with the family. On the move. They waiting on Kenneka. Kenneka arrived. We saw her get snatched in the lobby. And what happened after that? We don't know. But we finna find out. Cause now she finna be on the 11th floor. She finna be on the 11th floor. Ain't no telling what's going on with Kenneka at that time while we watching a Irene live video showing her in the room. And the whole time, the girl could be getting violated upstairs in another room. So if I don't want you to see what was going on round about this time, I'm going to give you a pre-recorded video to occupy your time and your mind. She's still in the room, in room 926. This finna expose Tereasa. Cause watch this. Look how I'm finna play his video, right? And then you finna understand why Tereasa said, "Oh, I asked her, did they drink?" You shouldn't have had to ask that. You know your daughter drink, right? Everybody know I drink. I be online drunk as a skunk. And I ain't walking in no freezers. And I ain't even cloud chasing. And I ain't even sounding weird when I say what happened to Kenneka, right? And my alcohol level way gonna be higher than Kenneka in her system. I mean, if I blow right now, them for woo, you over the limit. But why I'm still spilling tea then? It look like I'm still coherent, ain't it? Right? So watch this. This what you see on the footage. Killing them, waiting on to her to arrive. When she arrived, the girl ended up getting snatched in the lobby. Now we don't have no footage of what happened after that. So boom, she could be in totally another room, not room 926. Since they mentioned the 11th floor, that's where Kenneka gonna be at. On the 11th floor. Just say on the 11th floor, what we heard about the 11th floor. Fighting, right? What her own sister said. How was her when she left out the room? Golly, Trey Gang, you is so good when you come to this. That's why Leonora said, wow, how was her? Now you know why Leonora said, how was her when she left out the room? And who she would be asking that? Irene. And guess who with Irene? Killing them. Right? That's why we see man, family members in the lobby with all those people looking like they been in a fight. At what time Miss Tereasa said they wouldn't have seen it.
Sir, it's a new shift, and they said that they haven't seen it. Well, of course they wouldn't have seen it, because this is like 3 or 4 in the morning. And I just seen it.
3 or 4 in the morning? And that's what time we saw this on the footage? On the footage. How can you be on a 911 call describing the footage? Now you see that time frame? Let's go back to 11, when Kenneka arrived at 11. Who was on the footage? Before Kenneka arrived, snatched in the lobby, made it to the 11th floor, and think about this, Kenneka finna come out one of those rooms at 1:30. To now, cause now this where the kitchen finna come involved. Right? So they let you know when she was on the 11th floor, look what was going on with Kenneka from 12 to 1:30. That's 2 hours. If you're going to sacrifice her, let your perverted cousin do what they want to do to her. That's where they got the rumors about the incest. That's where they got on video. Why y'all doing me like this? She with her own family members and friends and gangs. That what was really going on. Instead of watching Irene live video at that time, watch the Milton video. Why y'all doing me like that? Crying for her life. Begging and pleading. That's what's going on in the room at the time. That's why Milton released the video. Ooh, wee. And look who Milton Collins is friends with on Facebook. Irene. Kenneka and them. The Western them. And guess who Western them is linked back to? Lyra Nora. She the big sister. She the big sister. So Kenneka friends was Leonora friends. You hang with family member, cool. I'm Kenneka. Yeah, my family is my friend, but you know, you got Leonora and Kenny out there running the street, so you know, them gonna be her friends too. Guess who the setup queen is? Do I need to keep going, gang? We ain't even got 200 likes for me to spilling tea. Cause check this out. Everything what I just said, and I just want to make this crystal clear why the family is mad. This what Trey Gang trying to tell y'all. See Kenneka right here? Look who was in this hallway before Kenneka arrived. On this camera, it showed you who was walking towards her. Go to West Meeting Hall. Who you gonna see on the West Meeting Hall? Round the same time, Killing them walking this hall. David Pena. Guess what David Pena headed? To the kitchen. Where Killing them headed? To the kitchen. Right? So boom. Some kind of communication going on. Everybody heading that way. That means Kenneka is on her way and they was setting it up. Setting it up. Remember when the police said stage in the back, Doc? Remember when the police said stage in the back, Doc? Avoid auto. Avoid front of the building. Come to the back. This where Kenneka finna park at. Right by the dumpsters. The trash compactors. Right? All of this at 11 something. Miss Reese didn't want to get mad at me because I'm exposing it. You should have never said this on 911 call then. If you explaining the 911 dispatch, you had every bit of knowledge what was on that footage. You knew how she got left in the lobby. You knew how she ended up in the parking lot. You knew what they were doing to her in the room. Because you already saw the footage and know who was on the footage. Because you wouldn't have said this.
She was here because I just found the ticket where they entered this hotel. It was at 1:36 p.m. So hold on, this is not her ticket because this was on the 6th. My daughter wasn't here on the 6th.
That's when you was there.
Okay, and you know what, real quick, I'm just gonna see if maybe we.
That's when you was there throwing the meeting with Crown Plaza. That's when you was there in the family going over when she come in the lobby. You know what I'm saying? This how we're gonna go down. Ain't this how the Royal Order Jesters work? If you're gonna be late, don't come at all. And you got these people saying they paying money for these type of games. Look, listen to what she said.
I'm gonna see if maybe she was here at all. What's your daughter's name?
Her name is Kenneka Jenkins.
All right.
At that time, we looking for Kenneka Martin. Look what the mama saying, Kenneka Jenkins.
Could you spell it?
The room wasn't registering her name. She came with some friends here.
No, I just want to verify. I'm about to say I actually just came in myself. Probably been on shift for about 45 minutes, so I just want to make sure that, you know, maybe she didn't get arrested and sent on her. You know what I mean? I just want to double check everything. But
okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. But it doesn't look like we had any run-ins with her last night at all. Do you think it's possible maybe she went to one of her friends' houses, or, you know, she's probably...
No, actually, because she had my car. She was driving my car. She know I don't like nobody to drive my car because my...
Why you think she going to details? I don't like nobody driving my car. I'm like, well, look, if this your daughter, you know your daughter ain't finna just let her friends drive her car, is it? So why would you even mention that? I don't like nobody driving my car. If you go back to the police report, listen to what who supposed to have the keys and they didn't even want to drive the car because the donut was on the car. You see what I'm saying? It's the small details you mentioning. Cause you don't supposed to mention nothing about you don't supposed to say nothing about this.
My insurance will not pay for nobody, no one besides her. And her friends kept calling my phone. I told them to stay out here. They stayed out here they called me like about 3-something.
You see what I'm saying? She said her friends came out here. Look how Miss Tereasa said she would be on Crown Plaza lot when they called her at 3. Remind y'all, she went live and said, when she claimed she was on the phone, called Kenneka phone, and she heard Monifa in the background telling me, I'm ready to go. Guess why she said that? Listen to what she criminated herself about the pool area round 3 and 4 in the morning. 3 and 4 in the morning.
My friend's driving my car. She know I don't like nobody to drive my car because my insurance will not pay for nobody, no one besides her. And her friends kept calling my phone. I told them to stay out here. They stayed out here they called me like about 3-something in the morning.
I told them to stay out here. What you mean you told them to stay out here? That didn't put herself where she would be at 3 and 4 in the morning. And then told the dispatcher nobody want to see this because the shift changed round about 3 and 4 in the morning. Remind y'all, listen to what she said about the pool on September the 10th at 3 and 4 in the morning. Look.
Morning.
I'll double check everything. But
Thank you.
You're very welcome. But it doesn't look like we had any run-ins with her last night at all. Do you think it's possible maybe she went to one of her friends' houses, or she's probably?
No, actually, because she had my car. She was driving my car. She know I don't like nobody to drive my car because my insurance will not pay for nobody, no one besides her. And her friends kept calling my phone. I told them to stay out here. They stayed out here they called me like about 3-something in the morning. I was laying in bed. I just had breast surgery. I fought breast cancer. So
now you see how she covered her tracks at 3. Look at the detail where I was in the bed and I'm just having breast surgery, eggnog and all. Eggnog. This ain't Christmas. This ain't Christmas. Look.
I'm, sedated off medication early, and they telling me.
I wonder why you'll be up under the influence around about the same time Kenneka getting drugged. Why would you have to say I'm on medication and I'm on, what I'm saying? Was it with the same drugs in Kenneka's system too? Think about that. Did y'all know Tapir may not only treat migraine and headache, but you could use that if you were alcoholic and were trying to seek help and having withdrawals. They give you Tapir. Look it up. And look who all drunks in the family. Who been in and out of rehab for drinking and drug addiction? Let me find out that you got any kind of background, that you went to a rehab or made any kind of statement. I'm here to get off alcohol and I have a drug addiction. Or seizures. Because don't you know, if you addicted to drugs Everybody know this. If you know people that's fuck with pills, powder, not even powder, you know, like the pill form and the syrup. Man, you know, man, you can't stop cold turkey. Cause if you do, you gonna have seizures, migraines, headaches, diarrhea. So they got to prescribe you all kind of, you know what I'm talking about? Let's see where Tapir come from. You see what I'm saying? That's why King Rob was laughing at everybody. Yeah, they drugging people up with Tapir now. Where they do that at? Let me find out somebody in the family that went through rehab and was prescribed Tapir. Cause keep this in mind, you gotta get a prescription for it. I wouldn't even be surprised if you see Tapir in the medicine cabinet at Miss Tereasa house. Oh, if I'm spilling tea, then we ain't even close to 200 likes. Cause watch this.
She out here, so once I rejuvenated, to strengthen myself enough to get up and drive out here to look for. Once they brought me my car, I came out right out here, and I came to the hotel and I showed them a picture of her and I asked.
So when you drove out there, you had to come to the pool area around by this time, cause this is where Kenneka gonna be at, in the pool area. Payal. Oh, that's why you said, oh yeah, I straightened up and I drove out here. So now you know what. Ooh wee. Guess what Kenneka gonna be at around 3 and 4 gang? We know now. We know now, right?
Them that they did, and there was a lady in the lobby, and she heard me asking at the front desk, and she said it was music. She did hear music. She called the one downstairs to report the room, and come to find out it was the people next door. And when we knocked on the door, that person said that.
Miss Tereasa said we knocked on the door, but I thought you came by yourself. Now I got to go back to the French K call when he said they had to notify the family to come to the pool area. Ooh. So that means they went and got all of them from the room?
She did see my daughter downstairs with, it was like 4 of them, and it was 4 of them. And she said, my daughter, she...
How would she know if it was just 4 of them? You at a party. How would you know it was just 4 of them? Like that's true now. It's gonna be 4 of them. If you read the French K letter, guess what he's saying at 3 and 4 in the morning, and listen to Miss Tereasa on the 911 call.
Like I had to look for one for the breast, I fought breast cancer. So I'm, sedated off medication early, and they telling me she out here. So once I rejuvenated, to strengthen myself enough to get up and drive out here to look for. Once they brought me my car, I came out right out here, and I came to the hotel.
She said when she first got the call, they said she out here. What that point of Miss Tereasa at when she said when she first got the call, she said she out here.
At breast, I fought breast cancer, so I'm, sedated off medication early, and they telling me she out here. So once I rejuvenated, to strengthen myself enough to get up and drive out here to look for. Once they brought me my car, I came out right out here, and I came to the hotel and I showed them a picture of her and I asked them if they see it, and there was a lady in the lobby. And she heard me asking at the front desk, and she said it was music. She did hear music. She called the one downstairs to report the room, and come to find out it was the people next door. And when we knocked on the door, that person said that she did see my daughter downstairs with, it was like 4 of them, and it was 4 of them. And she said my daughter, she was with 3 of her friends, but her 3 friends said, which then, you know, these kids won't tell the truth. They said that they went upstairs to get her cell phone. And when they went to get her cell phone, she was standing in the lobby, in the front lobby. And then when they came back down, she wasn't there anymore.
No, I completely understand.
East of Jarva entryway.
The one issue we have, and it's not necessarily that it's an issue, but she is an adult. She is 19 years old, and I mean, as of right now,
she's 19 years old. That's my daughter. She's 19. Her name Kenneka Jenkins, Kenneka.
No, yeah.
Now watch this. Everything what Miss Tereasa said, she basically just told you what happened to Kenneka. How she got in the parking lot, how her phone came up missing, and where she was at 3 and 4 in the morning. You see what I'm saying? So on the 911 call, everything what the video showed, she know this was going to show on the video to Crown Plaza edited. So that's why she got all her timestamps covering for her. You see that? You knew they left her in the lobby. She ended up in the parking lot. Look at all the narrative. You knew they had the phone, the keys, and you don't let nobody drive your car because you know what you were doing at that particular time when the police revealed those text messages about somebody that had a problem with driving with a donut on their car. And then you trying to make it look like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, and how they end up with a phone and the key. So everything that this lady said, all the conspiracy with it, how she get out in the parking lot, who had her phone and her key, where she was really left at and come up missing. Do you see this lady had all the answers to it and beat us to the 911 call? Because all the conspiracy theory that surrounding Miss Tereasa, that's how she know in the 911 call, look, say this.
Yes. No, I remember that. You told me that she was 19. But what I'm saying is that...
Are you done with clicking away those annoying ads every time you're online? Privacy ad blocker.
Is that she's only been gone for a couple hours. She's, I don't know, maybe she's, she could be somewhere with one of her friends or something, because, I mean, it is only a couple hours since you hadn't seen her, correct? Or since her friends supposedly hadn't seen her?
Correct. Let's say about 3 to 4 hours now, they said. They told me.
When you say they told you, Rosemont told you to say this. Oh, we not the friends. Because when she said, this what the friends told me, that's what Rosemont telling you, because everything lines up on the footage in the 911 call. Because look how Rebel TV finna put you on blast just by going along with paperwork surveilling footage.
So suddenly, I'm ready to go. Okay? UTC time. At that time, before the time goes back, UTC time is 5 hours ahead of Chicago. So this is 1:20 a.m., right? She texts, I'm ready to go. Okay? Mike is already there. Okay? Again, this alone does not present the evidence, right? This is just to state where, who was, and so forth, right? So, Mike was already there. She gets there 5 minutes right after she get there. I'm ready to go. Now, here's the kicker. Here is the kicker. The kicker is back to Irene's live. Okay, now how do we know this is that time frame that Kenneka and Mike was in? Well, we've already showed you this, right? We've already went over this. Because of Bree's shirt, her jacket, okay? The whole time Bree came in, watch this. For those who don't know, I'm gonna try to run it as quick as possible. Was it? Yeah. Okay. Now, you have to remember when they first came in, she had on her jacket, right? Bree had on her jacket when they first came in. Now, the whole time they was there, Bree had on her jacket, right? Look at the time. It's 1:25. She hadn't made it to the room yet. Okay? Then, let me see which one that was. Bear with me for a second. Because we have to look at all locations she was, and we have to identify the time frame. Okay, 1:54. Again, now I don't know if she had made it to the room between 1:25 and 1:54. Cause see, this is what happened at 1:25 when she came back into the lobby from that corner from meeting that dude.
Now watch how he explaining this when he's saying at 1:25. This at 11:25. Kenneka is already snatched in the lobby at 11 some and minutes. Bree going back to the car. This showing you the setup. Look how this narrative sound. Kenneka come in 11:13. Then minutes later, Bree walking back to the car to get a red energy bull drink and going back into the room. And that's when she get the red energy bull drink, right? She going to take a sip. That's why Friends K said she was in the room on the 11th floor, sleep. Look at the time frame where Irene said, yeah, she was on the bed and me sleep. We know that's finna be round 12. If this at 11:54 and she getting the energy bull drink, coming back to the car, Kenneka finna sip. No wonder why she'll be passed out on the bed sleeping. Irene trying to lie. Yeah, she fell and hit her head on the lamp, and next thing you know, she on the bed next to me sleep. So that match up with Friends K said at 12 some. At 12 some. Watch this.
Right? When she came back into the lobby at 1:25, right here, okay, at 1:25, when she came back into the lobby, she went across, okay, she went across into the elevator area, and she was gone for like a good 25 minutes roughly, somewhere in that area. So let's move on. Let's move into that time frame. Now a lot of us already know this, right? A lot of us are
just like what Miss Tereasa said on the 911 call.
It was like 4 o'clock in the morning when he called me.
Yeah. Well, I guess the the one. Are you looking to file a missing persons report then, or are you just? Or what you? I'm sorry. Go on ahead.
I'm so sorry, sir, but I just want to know: is it possible that maybe they can look at the cameras and see? It's because they send the police out here and ask them to look at the cameras and see.
Why she mentioning the police camera because of this.
I already know this. But for those who don't,
look who in the lobby. And who on their phone? See that?
okay, shit ain't already popped up.
How would Miss Tereasa know that it's somebody in the lobby?
Bear with me. Bear with me.
How would Miss Tereasa know it's somebody gonna be in the lobby trying to get reception on their phone? I know she didn't tell her that. She's telling you everything that's on the footage the lady claims she never saw. You see how she manipulated her timestamp? Yeah, you wouldn't have seen this. Yeah, we would have seen this when you first arrived at the hotel, 2 hours off. That's going to lead back to what time? So that means when you arrived in the lobby, you didn't come from home. You came from the pool area. When you first stepped foot in these doors, you came from the pool area and went straight to the 11th floor. Three and 4 in the morning, they cleaning out the pool. And in the beginning, you said, yeah, that's when I arrived at the hotel at 5 something. Then they bumped it up 2 hours and made it look like you called at 7. And then you want everybody, you want to expose the pool area but have sympathy for you. Y'all don't know why they were cleaning out the pool, but they were cleaning out the pool at this time. If they were cleaning out the pool, you didn't take pictures of the employee. You took pictures of everything else. I want to see those pictures. It might have been the pictures they sent Trey Gang and blurred it out to me. Because you can clearly make out who was at that pool area. Remember somebody sent me a picture of everybody at the pool area and put a heavy filter on it? And check this out. That means that's how she ended up in the pool. Because the pool area closed at 11. That's how she would end up in the pool area. That's why they got Irene and TY live showing her still in the room. Because this time, she in the pool area. And who you will see? And she can look right down this hall and see everybody going to the pool. Right here. Uh-oh. By them switching the timestamp up, you would think she roaming the halls. You know what I'm saying? At another time. But the pool would be closed. But if you got her snatching in the lobby before the pool closed, that's how she'll end up in the pool. Ask me, Tereasa, is I'm lying about this? Ask me, Tereasa, is I'm lying about this? Cause y'all got to fail to realize Kenneka was already there. And she been there. She been there. At some point in time, she left and came back. Just say when she was there They already got her in the room drinking. Yeah, I'm finna leave and I'll be back. And came back. Keep this in mind, they already got the videos of her drinking earlier. But when you finna pull the hit off, round about this time, that's why the cameras can show her in the lobby. Now Kenneka in the pool area at this time. Ooh-wee. And to cover that up, we need Irene live video, cause the video gonna show her still in the room. Kenneka gonna be in the pool, bro. That's how the pool was still open. That's how they got in the pool, because the pool was still open. And who would have seen it? Who would have seen it? So Miss Tereasa said she would still be on her phone trying to get reception. So that means Miss Tereasa somewhere witnessing her on the phone. You see what I'm saying? Look what Miss Tereasa says. Yeah, she was downstairs trying to get reception on her phone. That means Miss Tereasa somewhere and seeing this. She already mentioned the pool, so you don't mean to tell me Miss Tereasa will be in the pool every round about this time too, if the story is true? The lady said everything on the 911 call.
All right, well then,
Video cameras, they said that they didn't have no camera. But now I came and there was a lady, she said that she heard music, and she asked me that I want to go upstairs, and we went upstairs on the 11th floor, and there was someone came to the room, and she said that she did see my daughter there with a group of girls and a couple of guys, but that's how
doing this is because, okay, there she goes. Okay, so
Miss Tereasa told you if they go into the pool area, that's why she'll see her daughter lower level with a group of girls and a group of guys going to the pool area. She telling you on the footage.
She was busy trying to get reception on her phone.
all right, well then, you know
why I
what?
was doing that is to show you that she was coming from that area, from the elevator area. Okay? She was coming from the elevator area, and she looked down these stairs, and now, if you look at the time, 1:54:34, 1:54:41, okay, 7 seconds. She goes in this direction.
BB popped up. That's why BB got the keys.
Roughly 25.
Oh, that just showed you BB got the keys. Ain't this the bigger receipt right now? BB going to the car. And she said, I don't like nobody going to my car, driving my car. There ain't no my insurance. Now you see why that lady mentioned this all in one time frame? She said, how they get the key? Look where BB going. Why the lady in the lobby? She trying to get reception on her phone. How many drinks she had? They told me she only had 1 cup, and I said that's too much for her. How did she get out?
5 minutes. She went into the elevator area, and she was gone for like 25 minutes. So she could have made it into the room at that time. Okay?
So that means where would she had to be at? In the pool area, not in Irene Live. You see what he just said? What would Bree would be at round about this time if she ain't in the room?
So roughly between roughly 25 minutes, she went into the elevator area, and she was gone for like 25 minutes. So she could have made it into the room at that time.
Told you.
Okay, and then she come back, but with her jacket on. You see what I mean? Now,
watch this. This so cold. Watch what he finna pull up. Watch what he finna pull up. All this, all paperwork, surveillance footage, what they gave us, and showing us the whole time.
All right. Again, with her jacket on. Look at the time. It's 1:58. Okay, it's 1:58. So anywhere between 2 o'clock. Is that anywhere between 2 o'clock, because it's one.
Between 11 and 12. Between 11 and 12. Watch how this narrative sound like at 11 and 12.
58 now, right? So anywhere between 2 o'clock and 2:25. She was in that room, and that's when the live took place. Because after 2:25, after that live, watch the live.
And this was gonna throw everybody off because of this live video. Because of this live video. Now y'all want to understand why they gave us this live video? Right?
I'm sorry, the Crown Plaza in Rosemont. That's exactly where it's at. I'm
Okay,
so sorry.
No, it's okay. And have you spoke? And you said you spoke with the
Front desk. I'm sitting outside right in front of the hotel in a parking lot right now.
And they were saying that they haven't seen your daughter since she left, or?
No, this is a different set. This is a different I'm sorry, it's a new shift, and they said that they haven't seen her. Well, of course they wouldn't have seen her, because this is like 3 or 4 in the morning. And I just seen that she was here because I just found the ticket where they entered this hotel. It was at
keep this in mind. When the third shift come in, 11 to 7. When she said 3 and 4 in the morning, match the timestamp up. And look what's on the surveillance footage versus what she's saying on the 911 call. Don't it sound like that Miss Tereasa knew what was on the footage? Cause she sound like she was there. You see how all her explanation, how they get the phone and the keys. Look where Bree will be going with the keys. Irene said she had the phone. The phone gonna be in the room. Bree go get the energy bull drink. Where the Tapera may come from? If you going to get the energy Red Bull drink, you gotta go get the pill too, right? And who would be in the parking lot? Like to sit in the parking lot? Miss Tereasa. Check this out. This lady telling you everything on the footage in the 911 call and playing like, I don't know what's going on. But when you get a YouTuber that's going to show you paperwork, even when they try to lie, you got to give the original story.
Okay, she done already popped up. What was that? Let me see. Give me a second. Bear with me.
1:36 p.m. So hold on, this is not.
See, what's going to happen
this
is
was on the 6th.
why I'm doing this is because, okay, there she goes. Okay, so why I was doing that is to show you that she was coming from that area, from the elevator area. Okay, she was coming from the elevator area, and she looked down these stairs, and now if you look at the time, 1:54:34, 1:54:41, okay, 7 seconds, she goes in this direction. So roughly between roughly 25 minutes, she went into the elevator area, and she was gone for like 25 minutes. So she could have made it into the room at that time. Okay, and then she come back, but
sound like they was in the pool area, cause when they first arrived at the hotel, that's where they walked to. Walked up that little ramp and looked at the pool area, right? So he basically telling y'all, if you got questions about if she in the room, that means you really down. Man, she can't just really be in the room, but the surveillance footage showing me she her. So if she wasn't in the room, where else would Bree would be at with the keys? Where else would Bree would be at for 25 minutes if her and Kenneka is not in the room? They not in the room. Look.
with her jacket on. You see what I mean? Now,
this one thing I know about the hotel Wi-Fi. Y'all want to know why the Wi-Fi will be weak in the hotel? Man, this is common sense. If I'm in the room, the Wi-Fi gonna work completely. Cause one nothing wrong when they were going live on Monifa channel. The Wi-Fi wasn't skipping then. Only the way that you will lose signal in Wi-Fi if I want to decide to go out my room and walk in certain locations because they don't have Wi-Fi. You see what I'm saying? You'll barely have Wi-Fi if you working in the kitchen area. Because you got a lot of appliances and a lot of electronics that will interfere with the signal. I know this for a fact by working at a hotel that if you a guest, if you in the room guest, they gonna give you the Wi-Fi passcode if you requested it. That goes for us employees. But I know if I work in the kitchen, the Wi-Fi ain't gonna be so good. Cause look at all the metal and the appliances in there. But if I walk on, cause you gotta think about it. You gotta look at it. Look how many routers that you gonna have to have. Now you got good Wi-Fi signal in the room because that's where your guests gonna be majority of the time. You know what I'm saying? But if they go all outside the building, take a smoke break, they're gonna lose signal. Because the router is upstairs. If everybody know how to router, right? Look. Everybody on their Wi-Fi right now. Walk outside and walk down the street. Is you gonna get a good signal? Nope. You can walk in some areas of the room, you will lose signal. Because of the walls and the construction of your house or whatever. Right? But long as you in that room, you ain't losing no signal. You in that room. You're gonna lose signal when you get on the elevator. Everybody, every time I go in the freezer, you ain't getting no signal in the freezer. That's why they telling y'all in so many words, they were losing signals in their phone. Even Irene said she lost signals on her phone. That means Irene was outside the goddamn room when she lost signal. Right? Look.
My daughter wasn't here on the 6th.
Okay, and well, you know what, real quick, I'm just going to see if maybe.
That's why
She comes back.
That's why Bree talking about I ain't had no GPS signal on my phone. And why would you have no GPS signal on your phone? Look where you at.
Right? Again, with her jacket on. Look at the time. It's 1:58. Okay? It's 1:58. So anywhere between.
So when you go back to the phone records, y'all know when the phone records they said, I don't want to drive the car because she had a donut on the car and all the this old stuff. And you remember that timestamp on that? That's finna go right to this timestamp at 11 something. And Bree got the keys. Man, I'm cold. And they on the phone arguing. And Mitch Reese said, I don't want nobody driving my car. So Mitch Reese wasn't comfortable with Bree driving the car back. They were trying to come up with another plan, but they had no choice but let Bree drive. Huh? Is I making sense? Look what the paperwork showed. When you finally got the if you got Bree talk this round about the same time they in the parking lot. So that means Bree went to the parking lot and she talked to Miss Tereasa. They text messaged each other before Bree came out into the parking lot to get the red energy bull drink and the pill. Go to the paperwork to the phone records. Go to the paperwork and their phone records. You'll see why Bree said, man, the bitch didn't even know she had a donut on her car. No, they wasn't talking about Kenneka, because that ain't her car. That's her mama car, right? Uh-oh! Uh-oh! The bitch didn't even know she had a donut on her car, but that's Miss Tereasa's car. So you know she wasn't talking to Kenneka. So who Bree was talking to? On the phone. That means Miss Tereasa had that phone. Oh! Now you see how this just came back on the Modern Family? So that means Bree was talking to Miss Tereasa and boom, and text on Kenneka's phone. I guess that supposed to Irene supposed to have the phone talking about, yeah, Miss Tereasa don't want me driving motherfucking car. You know, bitch didn't even know she got a goddamn donut on the car. So it sound like that she didn't want Bree to drive because I guess how the car, you know what I'm saying, whatever wrong with the car, she didn't want to get wrecked or be in a wreck. And why she would be concerned about a wreck, because maybe Kenneka would be in the car at a certain point of time. Because they do got pictures of her in the car. And I can explain all this stuff. I just want everybody's attention. I'm calling out Mitch Reese, and you mean to tell me, man, look how the family acted, and Kenneka don't deserve her thumbs up, and exposing the same family member. Cause look, everybody that was on the footage related to family members, and this why Rosamund told Mitch Reese, yeah, we gonna lock y'all up. And Mitch Reese told y'all they trying to use racially profile. But go back to the investigation, see the hit.
2 o'clock. Is that, yeah, anywhere between 2 o'clock, because it's 1:58 now, right? So anywhere between 2 o'clock and 2:25.
11 and 11:12.
She was in that room, and that's when the live took place. Because after 2:25, after that live, watch the live. Matter of fact, let's do this. I can go back to that point in a minute.
Don't watch the live, cause this is what Livernola want us to believe. Why Livernola want us to believe that? Ooh, now you know why. Cause Livernola said we got 5 more other videos. When it come to that time frame, guess how Livernola covering up her tracks? Through the Irene live video. Hi y'all.
Okay, here she is with a shirt off, right? After that live, with her shirt off, after that live, her and Mike and allegedly Cece goes into the lobby area.
Oh,
let me see which one is that. Well, I can use this one because I know exactly what time.
this at 12:25. Look what going on at 12:25, and then you'll know why. Look, then you'll know why this. Check this out. Look. Check this out. Hold on. Watch this. I'm finna go back to the phone record. Then you finna know why she ain't even in the room at 12 something. Look. Look. Watch this. Watch this. Hold on. Who they would be talking to at 11:39? Y'all still at y'all house? Nope. We buy JJ and Family Dollars. Look. On Kenneka phone. Look at 2. Knock 2 hours off. This at 11:30. If they ain't sold around there when I made it around there. Right? Look. 12:02. Let me be a thought in peace. Stop trying to kill me. We ain't finna go to 1:30 yet. We finna go to Monifa phone, right? But it's the same as Kenneka phone. Cause you gotta put it off on Monifa to take the downfall for whoever had the phone. Text messages, right? Look. Let's go back to the timestamp on the phone. Same thing that read in Kenneka phone, right? Ain't this the same thing in Monifa phone and Kenneka phone? It's the same text message. So how you gonna say this Kenneka phone and Monifa phone with the exact same text? You know who they covering for? The family. The family. So watch what they finna say at 12. Look. Look. Where that text message at? Cause right here, look what it's saying way before 1:30. We was all together. She texted me saying she ready to go. she texts me saying she ready to go. So she texts Laura, I'm ready to go. So we went in the hallway, but we didn't have the keys in the phone. So if you got a text messages, she text message her sister she ready to go. So listen what her sister said before that text. We was all ready to go. She texted me saying she ready to go. So we went in the hallway, but she didn't have her keys of the phone, and I thought she was behind me. And French K told everybody. I bumped into 3 girls in the hall saying they were looking for their sister. Ooh wee. Don't this make sense? Don't that make sense now? At 111, Tayson, no, she never did this before. You see how they all had their stories together? It's because when I told y'all Kenneka arrived at 11, look what happened at 11 some. Going on 12. Oh! And you get this from the police paperwork.
See that? She got her shirt off. Okay? So that live, Irene's live, had to be between 2 o'clock and 2:25. But then you have to...
Could be 11 o'clock to 12:25. Pow! Pow! Won't that make sense? The pool's still open. You got a body in there. And when Kenneka first arrived, that's where they walked up the ramp. Why would they walk up that ramp? And that's where the pool area is. And you know what I'm saying? And you mean to tell me Leonora known to be throwing baby suit parties at hotels? Look what the video showed. Miss Tereasa, you busted. The family, the Martin family, and the Jenkins family, you busted. I don't even believe the Jenkins family exists. Cause it ain't that many of them. Look what happened. Won't this a match up to this? Right? Look what they saying at 1:30. If she texting her sister ready to go, look, she still text somebody on the phone, still texting her sister, getting the narrative together. And who would this be? Irene. This would be Leonora and Irene getting a story together. Before 1:30, what they were going to show on the footage in the beginning, but released it at 2:30 to Leonora went live at a press conference and said she had to come up missing at 3 instead of 2 some, and now you got her roaming the house at 3 some because of these live videos that Leonora got. Look. So boom. Look at all of this. We know this Irene on the phone with the sister. This why Irene will be talking like this. She texting on Kenneka's phone and talking to Leonora. Look how the conversation go. She was ready to go. So we walked out the hotel room, but she didn't have her phone and her keys. So I'm like, I'm finna go back and get the phone and the keys and all this. And call Bree for the keys. Call Bree for the keys. Now Now you know why Bree Bree name popped up. Cause look what the paperwork revealing on Bree Bree at the same time frame.
Also remember that Irene's live was a very short live. 6 minutes. Okay? 6 minutes and 17 seconds. What I have. Alright? But it was a 6-minute video. For sure. Right? So, in knowing this, and you see Mike with her, right? In knowing this, that means in this live, at this particular time, because we know that she was in the hallway still around 1:58, so she had to make it to the room any time between 2 o'clock and 2:25, because here she is with her shirt off, and then after the live, she pops into the.
See that? But this is pre-recorded live, right? They trying to match it with the footage. You see what I'm saying? They trying to match it live with the footage. So the way that he explaining it, look. This is where I'm going with this. We know this is pre-recorded live, and Kenneka gonna be in that room, right? At some point in time, they got her in that room and then took her to the pool area. Kenneka gonna be in that pool area when Bree Bree leave. If she ain't in the room at 12 something, because if you look at all the live videos when it comes to Irene live and school game video, clearly you could tell Kenneka just arrived there. She wasn't hanging. She just arrived there. You're gonna need video at least show the girl in the room. No matter what the time may be, whatever the Crown Plaza decide the time, this when you drop this live video. Cause this could have been way before 1:30. I ain't gonna say could have been. It was way before 1:30. Kenneka in the room. Don't this sound like the girl just got drugged up? Thumb me up. In this video, it sound like Kenneka saying, I'm not drunk yet. And then you hear Monique in the background, yeah, you need to enjoy yourself and all this. But look who you saw on the video going to the parking lot with her mama Key to get this drink. To get this drink. That's probably why this live is damn near 6 minutes long. Boom. Kenneka took a sip of the drink. Now they asking the girl, you drunk yet? No, I'm not even drunk yet. Yeah, we about to come outside. Then you got the security guard now popping up in the room saying, yeah, she passed out now. Everybody in the bathroom sleep. I'm smoking and drinking. You see what I'm saying? So boom, watch this.
Lobby leaving with her shirt off. Mike is with her. Okay? So again, Mike is still in this room. And again, he admitted that that was his voice, that raspy voice in the background, saying he ready to go and all that, and trying to, his homeboy trying to get him to chill out. Right? He already admitted that that was his voice. Okay? So they leave. He also admitted in his statement, let's get to his statement.
The same people that's connected with Leonora and Miss Tereasa, she claiming she didn't even know these people. And these people made statement with the police. And she told us, I don't know nobody at that party. I just know Irene now.
He also admitted in his statement that he left because the party was weak. All right. And then he came on Facebook admitting that that was his voice and he had nothing to do with a murder and blah, blah, blah. Right. So the evidence is there. Okay. Now, let's get to the juicy shit. Because a lot of us remember this live. And a lot of us remember what was being said in this live. But watch this. Watch this.
So if Monifa, look, so if Irene was on the phone giving out room numbers and you clearly heard a female on the other end, so if Irene got the phone and text message Nora, that's why they told us in the beginning. Look at Irene say she on her phone, she text messaging the killers to come in the room. Oh! Oh! So why the family still mad and sending threats at Trey Gang if I ain't telling the truth? You see what I know why they mad. No, look. You wanna know why you see him, Bree and Sierra leaving out the lobby. Watch this. Check this out, right? You seen it on the footage. Bree leaving with Mike Cece. Cece is related to Kenneka family. Bree leaving with the car keys with her cousin. Then you got Mike that's on the move, that was on the move with Killer, right? You know that. But nobody don't know where did Bree went to. That's still a mystery to people in the world, right? That's still a mystery. Not to me, and it ain't gonna be for you neither. Cause why you think you couldn't solve? Where did Bree go? And Bree telling you, I don't have GPS on my phone. Cause she knows she was in the area of the hotel. They didn't have signal. Even if your phone is on. Your phone could be on and could walk in a certain part of the area and you ain't gonna have no signal. Right? So look, if they telling you, look, Kenneka already missing round about this time. Look when they leave. You thinking these people left? Man, these people could have left from the... Look how easy this would look. If I know Kenneka in the pool area, and if I know she in there with the devil, all I just got to do is just walk out the lobby. Everybody gonna assume that I left. You can't say where I went. Long as you see me leaving out the front door at that particular time, why you think they left at that particular time? But Bree can't give you the alibi and tell you where she was at. Since she can't tell you where she was at, and she needed GPS on the phone, look what Irene and the sister discovering over the phone. Girl, did you lose her? Where did she ever done this before? Oh my God, how many cups did she have? You see what I'm saying? That's why Miss Reese talking like this on the 911 call.
Maybe I'm gonna see if maybe she was here at all. What's your daughter's name?
Her name is Kenneka Jenkins.
All right, and could you spell her?
The room wasn't registering her name. She came with some friends here.
Why would you even mention that? Why would you even mention that in the first? The room won't register her name. What you trying to give out a reminder or something? Maybe you knew that the police knew it was coming, that the room was gonna be booked on the fraudulent credit card. So play dumb before we even ask these questions. Well, who booked the room? Well, 911 call said, the room wasn't registered in her name. See what I'm saying? Look.
No, I just want to verify. I'm about to say I actually just came in myself. Probably been on shift for about 45 minutes, so I just want to make sure that maybe she didn't get arrested.
So you just got on the shift for 45 minutes. That means when y'all was at the hotel and you had the police frequency, 601, everything not right now. I found the subject in the freezer, frozen solid. And when y'all got all that completed, that's when Miss Tereasa called you. Yeah, I just got on her myself, Miss Tereasa. Yeah, I'm glad that you called us now. Like, what's going on now? Yeah, let's go over what we discussed. All right. You know, I don't let nobody drive my car and stuff. And you know, because my insurance won't pay. And I asked them how many cups she had. They told me 1. And I'm like, whoa, no, that's going to be too much for her. No, because she know what her daughter was going to be looking like on that footage, right? You see what I'm saying? Man, let's get the 250 likes, gang. Because we spilling tea. Look.
I ain't trying to give you no points, my boy.
So this the video
Every time I play
that this the video Leonora want us to believe at a Pacific timeline. Keep that in mind. Because she said we got videos at 240. That said 250. Look what Trey Gang exposed you hours before that. Now you see the bigger cover up.
somebody music in the background, they hit me up. Let's bring it back a little bit more. So this is his voice. You know what I'm saying? You're like, man, you tripping, cuz. That's his homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get him to chill, like, cause he trying to get him to go. Man, you coming with me or what, bro? Now, let's be exact. I don't know who he was talking to.
So that means they was on their way to the pool area. Y'all. That's what the fight was about. That's why Killer was like, nah, bro, y'all tripping. Keep that in mind. So we know they finna head to the pool area. That's why when you listen to Irene call, they even said the mama out there. Look, they even said the mama out there. Then you heard T.Y. saying, ain't T, ain't nothing like that, ain't T. Let's go back to Irene live video. And since we know we finna hear the mama said this in Irene live video, right? Let's go to Irene live video right now. And I'm gonna play the whole video till you hear it. Look. This why Miss Tereasa and them mad, bruh. They even saying the mama there.
Hey everyone, so the team decided to do a fun competition. If you're able to make a donation.
My head, huh? Who got the numbers? This slow fucking. Let me see. She played fucking. Let me see. Let me see. Same fuck on me walking early. Don't want me to see the phone.
Man, the phones ain't working. This weak ass connection. Shut up. You steady talking to me. You want to get into it? Yeah.
I'm trying to get into it.
Y'all blowing me.
Back and forth like she was.
That's Shemaya. Damn, my shit turning red. You know I'm on this act like. No, we don't.
Yo.
Hi, that's nice. So it's not nice. Yeah. Yeah, it's big, ain't it? I sure hope somebody come. They got an Android.
That's frightening. Yeah.
It's you?
Mm-hmm. Wait, I just get the
No, tough shit all night.
You wouldn't get to it.
All that shit.
Hello.
I think she crazy.
Parking inside. It's the parking lot. It's a parking lot.
Motherfuckers can use them tickets a lot of times too. He said you can go in.
Park at the park lot.
So, if somebody else parking here, y'all just gotta let them use y'all shit.
You look pretty. Happy birthday. Thank you. That is hi, my kid. I told ya. What you saying over there, Slick?
Really? I'm ready. That's saying clear. Say $200.
What you say? What you say, Gail? Smart.
I really need the weed, bro.
Damn, I just got the weed.
But you just passed and they just passed it back.
Let me see who you talking to. It don't matter. Nah, I'm putting my face on it. Did you put any enforce in it? It's on the weekend's connection. Hello. 9:26. 26.
You know, you can go out to sea. Me too, sure. You see that?
What y'all finna do?
Yeah, you trip. I'm gonna be out.
What the fuck? Anisha ain't hitting.
See that? They finna bust a move. Now they finna get the girl out of here. So that means when the girl first arrived at that hotel and went up to that room, she text messaged her sister she ready to go. And text messaged the devil. I'm ready to go. And look, everybody ready to go in Irene live video. What y'all finna do? And reading comments in the text message on Kenneka phone. That's Kenneka phone she was on. She got 3 phones in her hand. She going live on Monifa phone and answer the phone on Kenneka phone. You see what I'm saying? That's why in the beginning they were like, look at her shades. They telling us, look in the shades. She talking to the look. She on the phone, Kenneka phone. Who else she would be talking to on Kenneka phone? We know who she talking to. Why you think she's saying room 926? That means when they got her out that room, she went to room 926, meaning she went on the 9th floor, right? She went on the 9th floor. And guess where the police finna come involved at? Cause if she leaving out of room on the 11th floor, like what Miss Tereasa said in the 911 call, that's why he said, look, Kenneka met with 2 friends on the 9th floor and her friends re-enter the room in 926, leaving her in the hallway alone. You see what I'm saying? That means this could be actually a room on the 11th floor and Irene on the phone. We about to come outside and lure Kenneka to the 9th floor, and that's where Man them come in there. You see what I'm saying? Look.
926. 26.
You know, you can watch the see. Me too, sure.
What y'all can do?
You mean to tell me, bruh, that's why they wrote this up in their report? So you mean to tell me Trey ain't told you this? They in the room on the 11th floor. And Lord Kenneka, when Kenneka come out the room, she going to the 9th floor. Just like the police said with cameras at. Ain't this what Zach TV said? Yeah, Kenneka was encountered by a staff member on the 9th floor. And this camera that saw this. Miss Tereasa screwed up so many times and said, yeah, I went on the 11th floor. Where your daughter was, Miss Tereasa? Where your daughter was?
Yeah, and she's not able to be found now. She's 19 years old.
And you said that and you said the Crown Plaza at O'Hare Airport?
Yes, and they said that when her friends was asking earlier today, like about 4 o'clock in the morning, because they run the video cameras, they said that they didn't have no cameras. But now I came and it was a lady. She said that she heard music, and she asked me that I want to go upstairs, and we went upstairs on the 11th floor.
Went upstairs on the 11th floor. This the 11th floor. This is why Marco said, yeah, this Jalen Ford, and they will record a video. This ain't Irene, but this Irene on the 11th floor. And clearly telling everybody to go where?
It's on the weekends connection. Hello? 9:26. 26.
Now look, you mean to tell me she clearly telling everybody about room 926? She on the 11th floor. Miss Tereasa said they went on the 11th floor. This gotta be a room on the 11th floor. She on Kenneka's phone and telling everybody to go where? Room 926. And the police specifically told everybody. It didn't make sense to us at the time when he said she met with 2 friends on the 9th floor and re-entered the room, leave her along the hallway, and keep this in mind. The last person she had contact with family. So who would be in the hallway with her? Not Monifa, but the family. Look, at this point, check this out. We ain't even go think about room 926 yet. And we know room 926 is not conjoined with room 924. Room 924 is not conjoined with room 926. I proved that so many times. And thumb me up if Trey Gang didn't prove that, right? Because we need to straighten up the people that don't know what's going on. Thumb me up if we know the room is not conjoining. The model of this story is what Trey Gang saying. Right? We're gonna stick what we talking about. We ain't even finna get our backtrack, right? Cause that's not important right now. It's gonna come back up, trust me. Room 924, room 929, and room 930. All those rooms gonna come back up. But we finna specifically talk about this. See what they said? Look what Irene said.
You know, you can watch the see. Me too, sure. You see that?
What y'all finna do?
Yeah, you tripping from me out.
So they finna get Kenneka out that room and take her to room 926.
And it was someone came to the room, and she said that she did see my daughter there with a group of girls and a couple of guys, but that's all she just saw because she was busy trying to get reception on her phone.
All right, well then, you know what? Are you sure you don't mean the Crown Plaza in Rosemont?
Yes, the Crown. Yes, it is. I'm sorry, the Crown Plaza in Rosemont. That's exactly where it's at. I'm
okay,
so sorry.
No, it's okay. And have you spoke? And you said you spoke with the
front desk. I'm sitting outside, right in front of the hotel in their parking lot right now.
And they were saying that they haven't seen your daughter since she left, or?
No, this is a different set. This is a different a new. I'm sorry, it's a new shift. And they said that they haven't seen her. Well, of course they wouldn't have seen her because this is like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Like what Miss Tereasa said, you wouldn't have seen it. You would have seen it. By you hearing her say you wouldn't have seen it, you wouldn't know what she talking about, right? Let's go to this.
Keep my head.
It was in our face the whole time.
Something in this kitchen that it's been in our face all this time. From the point when Andrews said that he seen her go in the freezer. Alright? Found out it was a lie.
So that's why they all said she was put in the freezer, and Miss Tereasa said they helped kill my child. So guess who would be in the kitchen with her? Not just only staff member, but the family. And that's why Andrew Holmes came in and represent the family and Crown Plaza the whole time, because that's who would be all in the kitchen with her. So when Miss Tereasa was stately talking about it was a camera above the freezer, she wasn't even talking about this kitchen. She wasn't even talking about this kitchen. This just footage just showing somebody going walking towards it. You know what I'm talking about? So when you look at Andrew Holmes, he protected the family. If he know this family is a bunch of freaks, right? Some thoughts. That's why Miss Tereasa dressed the way she dressed at the press conference. I'm not just only short, but fun size. Tights on, Showing her figure and Andrew Holmes just sitting there. Yeah, ain't nobody. She was all down there along with her. And he the main old man that be around there drugging women himself. No wonder he the perfect person to come in and represent the family. Because look what the family did. Drugged her, then assaulted her. Then you got another pervert on the news. We need to find out how many drugs in her system. Yeah, you would know, right?
Okay. Now, the thing is, not only you don't see her go in the freezer, but you see an indication of a struggle on the wall. It's in the shadow, but they cut it right when the struggle begins.
And we were seeing that all because how the way she walked back there, and it would look like it was a struggle. Look how they got it all glitchy and all this. So that's what we're gonna go with. That's the reason why it showed that. Because let everybody think it was a fight right here, and she struggled to get in the freezer. The whole time they edited like that to make you think. I'd rather for you to think assault happened here instead of downstairs in the basement. No matter what it takes, I'm gonna need everybody to look. We need these people to think it's a fight going on. Glitch it a little bit. So everybody could be pointing a finger. Ooh, it's somebody here in the kitchen with her and all this. And they got to show you an edit version instead of a real version. So watch this.
They cut it right before the struggle begins. When you see the shadow on the wall, they saying that that's an indication of her opening up the door. Well, we have some things to compare. We have footage to compare to that. All right. And the footage
the reason why you got footage to compare to that, because the reason why you going off with these timestamp is because of Leonora videos. You match Leonora videos up with the timestamp, you gonna think somebody struggling with her. And look who she pointed to. Crown Plaza. Crown Plaza.
we're going to use to compare to her going inside that freezer is indeed of...
Look. If you notice, just look at all his content before the letter came out. This before the letter came out, right? Bree speculation is over. This is all before the letter came out. Right? This is all before the letter came out. Bree and the Tapper mate. If you got Miss Tereasa working closely with Bree, right? Bree go get the red energy bull drink. Everybody know Miss Tereasa is an alcoholic. When it comes to Tapper mate, they want y'all to think Tapper mate, treat migraines, headaches, and all this such and such. But Tapper mate can be described to an alcoholic and a drug addiction person because of the withdrawals. That's what Tapper may really describe for seizures and headaches, because them the drug withdrawals. Because if you just quit cold turkey, you're going to have migraine headaches and seizures and, you know what I'm saying, and a tremendous weight loss. So where did the pyramid would come from? From an alcoholic that was trying to seek help at one time and was on prescription drugs. So if you can't control your drinking and you need to be in surgery, and the only way that you got to quit cold turkey because you got to have surgery and you can't have no alcohol and none of this stuff in your system, drugs and none of that. Right? Keep that in mind. This probably where the pyramid came from the mammoth. Because how else it would get in her system if Bree didn't want to get the energy bull drink for her to sip it? You see what I'm saying? Look. Bree got the keys to get the energy bull drink. She finna get drugged and Bree got the keys. We found the room. Irene lied. Now she owe us. What you mean you found the room? We supposed to be still sticking with room 926, right? Just look at the titles. Bree connected, went downstairs and scooped the kitchen. Just look at the title on this. There's no other door in the bathroom. For the ones that kept saying, these rooms is not conjoined. Right? I knew y'all were hiding some. 2 o'clock, Monifa, you're done. Told you, look, they gonna go back to 11 o'clock. Matter of fact, we already know at 4:25 on the footage, that's going to be at 2 o'clock, right? Who we see on the footage checking doorknobs with their sleeve and don't want to leave fingerprints at 2:25? Monifa, Shemaya and them with walkie-talkies. But that's going to be at 2 o'clock in the morning. I want to hear this video.
On that, I gave it a real deep thought. Took a few days off. Then something hit me. If I can prove in someone's statement saying that they got to the hotel at a specific time, and we spot them on the clock around that specific time, and the clock shows that specific time, then we're on the right track.
Payao! Now let's see what Pacific time he talking about.
Alright. Let's go a little further. Now I want you to listen to how Miss Martin.
Back to the mama. See that? The paperwork gonna take you back to the family, bruh.
Right, 911, where's the address of your emergency?
Yes, I'm at the Crown Plaza.
Okay, we already heard this part, all right? And I just want to be transparent. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want no kinks. Nobody saying anything fraudulent. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I did that. So we're going to skip this because you already heard this part. So
On our phone.
All right, well then, you know what? Are you sure you don't mean the Crown Plaza in Rosemont?
Yes, the Crown. Yes, it is. I'm sorry. The Crown Plaza in Rosemont. That's exactly where it's at. I'm
Okay.
so sorry.
No, it's okay. And have you spoke? And you said you spoke with the
Front desk. I'm sitting outside, right in front of the hotel in their parking lot right now.
And they were saying that they haven't seen your daughter since she left, or?
No, this is a different set. This is a different new. I'm sorry. It's a new shift, and they said that they haven't seen her. Well, of course they wouldn't have seen her because this is like 3 or 4 in the morning. And I just seen that she was here because I just found the ticket where they entered this hotel. It was at 1:36 p.m. Well, hold on, this is not her ticket because this was on the 6th. My daughter wasn't here on the 6th.
Okay, and well, you know what, real quick, I'm just gonna see if maybe I'm gonna see if maybe she was here at all. What's your daughter's name?
Her name is Kenneka Jenkins.
All right, and could you spell her?
The room wasn't registering her name. She came with some friends. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to take a pause on that. Now, a lot of people still question about the sits. A lot of people still question about the her going to the floor, 11th floor. That's a different thing. Okay, we're going to stick on this one subject right now, and that's the 2 o'clock subject. All right, the sits, that varies. You see what I'm saying? Like, Bree was doing a lot of shit. Bree knew that hotel very well, so I'm pretty sure Bree was the one there on the 6th, possibly. Okay, we don't know if Kenneka was there on the 6th. Bree probably had that ticket in her pocket and dropped that shit in you know, in the car, whatever. We don't know. Okay, as far as the 11th floor goes, that's where they sent her because the manager at that time told her that she heard a lot of party going on the 11th floor. So that's why they sent her to the 11th floor. Alright. She was already told about the 9th floor, but as we already know, by the time Miss Martin got there, everybody hadn't hauled buggy. See what I'm saying? They hauled ass. So the manager, as far as the manager knows, I'm guessing this is the female manager that came in later. She was the one that directed Miss Martin to the 11th floor because she heard party going. Miss Martin told her that her daughter came to a party, so she assumed, hey, it's a party going on the 11th floor. Let's go up there and check. Now, the person that she talked to and said that she did see her daughter was the one at the front desk in that fucking pink. That was not a female, that was a man. You feel me? That's the reason why she said she seen her daughter with some guys and some dudes. Because her ass was at that front desk scoping a lot of shit. You feel me? So that's a question up in the air, but let's stick back to the subject. 2 o'clock, she came out the elevators at 3:25. Why is Monifa saying 2 o'clock? Alright? And I'm going to prove that the clock is correct. She did come out of that elevator at 3:25, not 2 o'clock.
Now check this out. Like he said, Miss Tereasa had to be on the premises round about this time, cause he basically told her the manager took her. Look at what the police said. The manager took her upstairs, the female manager, asking about her daughter on the 11th floor. Sound like they were tracking witnesses. Right? When he's saying at 2 o'clock, but he matching it with the timestamp, we know the real timestamp now. And by us starting it off, guess who was there? Miss Tereasa. The manager taking her to the room. Ain't that's what Franz K said? They all went to the room and got family and friends. And the lawyer told us Kenneka, the minute that Kenneka came up missing, minutes, not when Miss Tereasa got the call at 4:34. Minutes when the girl came up missing, and this man's just set up here. Look, Instead of Monifa, the family, you done. Monifa just a scapegoat. Listen to what he finna say about Miss Teresa being there and listen to her words. She gonna be there.
Told her that she heard a lot of party going very well, like who sits.
I'm gonna see if maybe she was here at all. What's your daughter's name?
Her name is Kenneka Jenkins.
All right, can you spell her?
The room wasn't registering her name. She came with her friends.
Okay, we're going to take a pause on that. Now, a lot of people still question about the sits. A lot of people still question about the her going to the floor, 11th floor. That's a different thing, okay? We're going to stick on this one subject right now, and that's the 2 o'clock subject. All right? The sits, that varies. You see what I'm saying? Like, Bree was doing a lot of shit. Bree knew that hotel very well, so I'm pretty sure Bree was the one there on the sits, possibly. Okay? We don't know if Kenneka was there on the sits. Bree probably had that ticket in her pocket and dropped that shit in the car or whatever. We don't know. Okay? As far as the 11th floor goes, that's where they sent her because the manager at that time told her that she heard a lot of party going on the 11th floor. So that's why they sent her to the 11th floor. All right.
That's what the statement said. But this ain't what Miss Teresa said on the 911 call.
When her friends was asking earlier today, like about 4 o'clock in the morning, because they run the video cameras, they said that they didn't have no cameras. But now I came and there was a lady. She said that she heard music, and she asked me that I want to go upstairs, and we went upstairs on the 11th floor, and there was someone came to the room, and she said that she did see my daughter there with a group of girls, and
the whole time that was the manager Miss Teresa was talking to. Hi y'all, not a witness. Uh-oh. So that means Miss Teresa was there that night, and the manager took them to the 11th floor.
And dropped that shit in the car or whatever. We don't know. Okay? As far as the 11th floor goes, that's where they sent her because the manager at that time told her that she heard a lot of party going on the 11th floor.
Don't it make sense they'll bring Miss Teresa to the noise complaint on the 11th floor? Oh, won't that would make sense? You got a noise complaint and you got the mammy up there too? With the manager. With the manager, bruh. So the family gonna be mad at me for catching on to their lies? No wonder why the police calls sound so rehearsed.
And a couple of guys, but that's
I know so much.
She was busy trying to get reception on her phone.
All right, well then, you know what? Are you sure you don't mean the Crown Plaza in Rosemont?
Yes, the Crown. Yes, it is. I'm sorry, the Crown Plaza in Rosemont. That's exactly.
So that's why they sent her to the 11th floor. All right. She was already told about the 9th floor, but as we already know, by the time Miss Martin got there, everybody had to haul buggy. See what I'm saying? They hauled ass. So the manager, as far as the manager knows.
But why would he say everybody haul ass when Miss Teresa got there? Guess what time Irene was seen on the footage leaving around 2:30? Guess what Miss Teresa said? They would clean the pool around 3 or 4 o'clock. So that sounds like Miss Teresa went on the 11th floor and it was witness on the 11th floor, so they had to be witness tampering with. Because people saw what was going on and about the noise complaint. And she ended up in the pool area. That's why Miss Teresa said they ain't got no camera. This another set. They want to sync this.
I'm guessing this is the female manager that came in later. She was the one that directed Miss Martin to the 11th floor because she heard party going. Miss Martin told her that her daughter came to a party, so she assumed, hey, it's a party going on the 11th floor. Let's go up there and check. Now, the person that she talked to and said that she did see her daughter was the one at the front desk in that fucking pink. That was not a female. That was a man. You feel me?
That's how Miss
That's the
Teresa
reason why
knows.
she said she seen.
That's how Miss Teresa knew about. Yeah, it was a lady translator. She seen my daughter, but she tried to make it look like that a witness told her this. But this what Miss Teresa been knowing. You see what I'm saying? Miss Teresa been knowing this, bruh.
Seen her daughter with some guys and some dudes. Because her ass was at that front desk scoping a lot of shit. You feel me? So that's a question up in the air, but let's stick back to the subject. 2 o'clock, she came out the elevators at 3:25. Why is Monifa saying 2 o'clock? Alright? And I'm going to.
And why would you think Monifa saying at 2 o'clock? Watch this. Since they use Monifa as a scapegoat, now look, we're going to knock 2 hours out the footage, and you want to know why they saying that 2 o'clock. Hold up. Right here. This at 2:02. She on her phone, right? Then she said she got videos on her phone that was going to expose the people that was involved in Kenneka. So that means she was finna expose the Martin family. And to the Martin family, like, nope. We finna show the world text message that you agreed to split up with Kenneka. This at 2:02. Look how the vibe. If you got Bree, Shemaya Neil Monet, and Monifa in the dark and made her play along with it, no wonder why she said she was finna release the video to the world and everybody finna be sick. 2 hours. Look. Irene, look what you see at 2 o'clock. At 2:30. Look what's on the footage. Staff members and all. Everybody in all. Look. That's why only people that know this is the people with the footage. No, notice how everybody with the footage, the whole 36-hour footage, can talk like this.
Prove that the clock is correct. She did come out of that elevator at 3:25, not 2 o'clock.
1:20.
She did not go missing at 2 o'clock.
No, and I just want to verify. I'm about to say I actually just came in myself. Probably been on shift for about 45 minutes, so I just want to make sure that maybe she didn't get arrested and sent on her. You know what I mean? I just want to double check everything. But
okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. But it doesn't look like we had any run-ins with her last night at all.
That's why the police said we don't look like we had any run-ins with her at all that night. You want to know why he said that? Because look at all the police frequency calls that night before the 911 call. That's why you got the same police officer talking to Miss Teresa. That's why it's rehearsed. And look what they talking about. They know the girl finna be drunk on the footage. Miss Teresa gonna say, how many cups she had? She only had 1 cup and one too much for her. And then why the keys in the phone kept mentioning her, because look what Bree walking the hall with her keys. And look who will be on live video with her phone. And when it comes to the paperwork, look who they will be talking about. So I'll be on the 911 call, be telling me how y'all end up with her keys in her phone. I don't trust nobody to drive my car. Why would you say you don't trust nobody to drive your car? Look what the text message read in Monifa's phone. You clearly told these people to drive your goddamn car, and they didn't want to drive because you had a donut on your car. And who will only have the keys? Bree Bree. Because Bree Bree was the only one that could drive. Look.
Do you think it's possible maybe she went to one of her friends' houses, or, you know, she's probably...
No, actually, because she had my car. She was driving my car. She know I don't like nobody to drive my car because my insurance will not pay for no one besides her. And her friends kept calling my phone. I told them to stay here. They stayed out here for...
Okay, no, it's okay. And have you and you said you spoke with the...
Keep this in mind, right? You got Irene live video already circulating. Before the 911 call. How did you must have DC I play like I don't know nothing about the Irene video, cause look what it's showing about my child. You mean to tell me we watched this live video for the 911 call and we already know, we assuming she in room 926? How you end up on the 11th floor then? Much of Miss Tereasa be on Facebook. She didn't see this in real time when we watched it. Man, they finna take that girl out the room. Oh, look in the phone. She text messaging the killers. The mama and the sister were there. All in the beginning. Now we all match up. Look, I'm finna skip it a little bit and go to this.
In the morning, I was laying in bed. I just had breast surgery. I fought breast cancer. So I'm, sedated off medication early. And they telling me she out here, so once I rejuvenated, to strengthen up my...
I wonder why they called you and said she out here. So if the manager went to the room and took Miss Tereasa to the room, no wonder why you said...
breast cancer, so I'm, sedated off medication early. And they telling me she out here, so once I rejuvenated, to strengthen up myself enough to get up and drive out here to look for her.
Not drive out here, but wherever you was at, the manager came and got you. You rejuvenated and went to the 11th floor. So you admitted you was up on the drugs too. I want to know everything that was found in Kenneka's system. I want to know what the same thing was in your system. That's why Miss Tereasa said when they called me and told me she was out here. Why would you be, if you say you got the phone call at 4:34, why would you be still asleep and they got to call you and wake you up and you got to rejuvenate? You see what I'm saying? You got the call at 4:34. You supposed to be wide alert, getting ready to wait on your car.
Once they brought me my car, I came right out here. And I came to the hotel and I showed them a picture of her and I asked them did they see it. And there was a lady in the lobby and she heard me asking at the front desk.
Check this out. We just going to say this the manager lady. According to the police report, this going to be a female manager. So don't this sound like that Miss Tereasa will be in another room and the manager went and got Miss Tereasa and took her to the 11th floor because of the noise complaint? When she got to the room, this what she told them?
Now, they was calling this lady phone around 3-something in the morning. We see Kenneka coming out the elevator at 3:25.
Ooh-wee.
Come on now. We gonna get to this point now. I know y'all still saying, but the clock might be wrong. We gonna get to that clock. Trust me. All right?
Told you.
And she said it was music. She did hear music. She called the one downstairs to report the room, and come to find out it was the people next door. And when we knocked on the door, that person said that she did see my daughter downstairs with, it was like 4 of them, and it was 4 of them. And she said my daughter, she was with 3 of her friends, but her 3 friends said.
So they match up with all the phone calls. So when they go back to the phone round 2 some, they go back to this. Bruh, this is crazy. They go back to Kenneka phone at 2 some. Look. Bro. Matching in the sister. So, Miss Teresa then went upstairs on that 11th floor on September the 9th at 2 something in the morning. That's why the court paper said Miss Teresa was notified multiple times on her phone. And when she decided to pick it up at 4:34, that's when they told her daughter was missing. So that's why she had to get on that 911 call and try to clear all of that up. So that means before this 911 call, she had a meeting with the Crown Plaza. That means she didn't never went home that night. She was at that hotel. And when they got their story together and knew what they were going to tell the public with seeing the footage, this when the 911 call came in existence.
Which is there, you know, these kids won't tell the truth. They said that they went upstairs to get her cell phone. And when they went to get her cell phone, she was standing in the lobby. Said, which then, you know, these kids won't tell the truth. They said, which then, you know, these kids won't tell the truth. They said that.
Keep this in mind. How would Monifa's story would change if she dropped the car off and she gave you a narrative and you dropped her off? When her story would change? You see that? You calling the police early in the morning. How would their story change if you just dropped them off? But when you go onto the floor and find out what the witnesses saw, now you got to tweak the story a little bit. Because a witness involved. And trying to put it off on who? Monifa. This show you what Miss Teresa think about these little girls, bruh. She using these little girls, bruh. Just like Big Homie would use these young niggas. Hey, I want you to go over there and pop little Snook. All right, what you think the females tell the young females to do?
They went upstairs to get her cell phone. And when they went to get her cell phone, she was standing in the lobby, in the front lobby. And then when they came back down, she wasn't there.
I'm going to repeat that one more time.
Which then, you know, these kids won't tell the truth. They said that.
Sound like Rosemont.
These kids won't tell the truth.
Same thing
ain't telling the truth
on Sergeant Rose report.
Let's go, Mama T.
Get her cell phone. And when they went to get her cell phone, she was standing in the lobby, in the front lobby. And then when they came back down, she wasn't there anymore.
No, I completely understand.
East of Entryway. Ohio registration.
There you go. That's why she was hugging up all on Monifa at the funeral. That's why she was hugged up all on Monifa at the funeral. But look, I just want to spill tea on Miss Tereasa now. These people are already in my inbox talking about, man, they sending me threats. Now, don't just send me threats. Confront me in front of the public. I want everybody to hear everything what I'm saying out my mouth. It's the family job to say, nah, you out of pocket. This is where you clout chasing it. This is where we finna destroy your channel on. I'm waiting on that opportunity. If I'm lying, Miss Tereasa's showing the world that I'm telling the truth. Cause them mother ain't responding to Trey Gang. They sending small fries on me. And make it so bad. You know what's the killing part about it? Jay Guido. Look. This the scary part about this game. Watch this. You stay right down the street from the liquor store. Franklin and Food Liquor Store.
Hey, listen, you know how to do this shit more than I do. You
So why? So this the same dude that helped with the murder, and he connected to the family. He friend with Leonora and Miss Tereasa. This the same dude that's connected to the murder, and he connected to the family. They all on this friend list. That's why I'm on him and Miss Tereasa ass. Now you see why he nervous. What's your relationship with Straight Drop then? Straight Drop with Daryl. So what you and Straight Drop had going on that night?
You have a social media relationship. That's it.
So what kind of social media? But Straight Drop on the footage and he ain't said nothing about, yeah, Straight Drop on the footage. I ain't know that. This is things that he know. Yo dumb ass sitting up here answering questions like Boo Boo the Food. You see what I'm saying? The media relationship you would have with Straight Drop.
Just the fact that he was taking my videos and what I was saying and shit and saying that it makes sense.
But he don't need to do that because he got surveillance footage of his own.
He used my intro and shit. You know what I'm saying? But we all know that. You feel me? You know. Just like what's her name? What's her name? The videos you showing?
Who? Scoop Gang?
Who paid me? Scoop Gang. It's just like Scoop Gang was stealing all the videos off Facebook and shit. Everybody was saying I was on YouTube. Yeah, the same thing that Straight Drop was doing.
Do you know Scoop Gang?
Fuck no. Never met her. I thought
how you know? Why you think I answered you? Do you know Scoop Gang? Have you ever met Scoop Gang? That man said, fuck no. Why I gotta be a fuck in front of it? Cause guess what Scoop Gang talking about? Look. Look what Scoop Gang talking about. You and the employee.
Following me since, trying to tell me. No. Has it? Okay, what happened in that kitchen when that dude was pushing that big ass garbage bag? What was in that garbage bag?
Today. Be here right now. That's garbage. garbage.
But then how come in like all them? Oh.
All that shit. Hey, amigo, you okay?
Why she finna say about the guys?
All that shit. That everybody. That's the shit that was pissing me off because that social media shit. It clogged everybody head up. They thinking, oh, this what.
Talking about Straight Drop, 54 Keys, John Crew, King Rob, and he talking about everybody, bro. Everybody, look.
What happened? This what happened? Nah, that ain't what the fuck happened. Like they like, oh.
But how come in them videos
that
it look
got
like?
A friend that work here. Hey, I'm the only black mom.
I know for a fact that her friend didn't work here because I watched another video she made. She said she worked at like a hospital or something like that.
Yeah.
But how come it looked in the security cameras? How come there was multiple red boxes and there was only her walking through? Like it was detecting another person walking. And then how come they took forever to release the videos and shit? Why wouldn't they just?
Dumb as hell because they didn't have enough evidence. Was nothing but because when you go to the real, what they give me two of these. When you go like to the real video, they show people the video and interrogate it. It's not no boxes.
And that man told y'all if you go to the real, you got to go all the way back to the beginning of the footage. That's what a lot of J4K. That's what give Miss Tereasa the upper hand at. Because nobody don't go back to the beginning of the footage. I'm talking about the footage that you think ain't nothing gonna be on. That's what Miss Tereasa is winning on. Listen to what he said, and he gonna know Jay Guido and them there. Cause he friends with Jay Guido. He know Jay Guido. Look.
Like.
So who messed with the videos?
Good as fuck fucking with the video. Like when they was
who's fucking with the videos and shit?
Undercover people, like just basically not even detectives, like motherfuckers, conspiracy people.
Hey, Mike, can you check the ice machine on the 10th floor? It's not working.
So far as in this hotel probably being affiliated, well, not the hotel, but the owner probably being affiliated with that traffic, that organ traffic shit. That's probably true.
That's true.
The owner, he ain't gonna see him. He's Jewish. He's Jewish, which I got.
He's definitely.
And the owner stay in Atlanta, Georgia. Why you think King Rob and them went down there to get their money? Hold up. Why you think King Rob and them to go down to Atlanta, Georgia to go get their money? Then King Rob said, yeah, we went to Atlanta, Georgia. We both be going. We went and got the money. And when they got the money, then King Rob said he felt paranoid because they were trying to kill him. You know what I'm talking about? Look, watch this.
They selling organs and shit. Oh my god. Well, every little noise in this hotel scares me. Like, I feel like everything's a camera. And then you walking behind me and shit when I'm in the basement, I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna push me into a private room. It's over with.
It is that there's people that's coming here. The police would have been heavy on y'all. We had police heavy around here, but
I just wanted to see for myself. Like, how did she? I don't understand how she walked into a freezer.
She walked in the drunk actions because.
So even when it was cold, she didn't turn around. So she just felt the cold and was just like, oh yeah, let's lay here.
Even I had to think about that shit when I get home. When motherfuckers be off drugs, they be sweating.
How was her shoe off and shit?
They be hot.
Her shoes were off. And then there was multiple lip glosses, so I thought, like,
yeah, that too.
Who
That's
put
what
her?
had me fucked up. They said, but like I said, I think it was a friend. Isn't anybody that's gonna jeopardize their job? Hell no. Everybody that work here, no, ain't nobody gonna.
I just feel like it's weird because, like, they took so long to, like, release videos.
Yeah, because they didn't have enough. What it was, what I told them.
How did they not have enough evidence, though? Security cameras is so hard. It's so easy to bring her mom in there.
Think about that. We're not gonna release no videos, but we gotta investigate this. We gotta see what she had. We gotta rewind all the way back to see who the friends was. Shit, they thought I was with her. Hell.
Told y'all. Look, that's why he said, yeah, the police thought I was with them. Why the police would think you with them? And on the paperwork, you clearly saying you was on the 9th floor with Irene at a particular time frame. at a particular time frame. And then make it so bad, you related to Rico. Cause they asked you about your brother. So this Rico brother, meaning Rico brother work at Crown Plaza too. You see this? So the whole time we listened to Kenneka ex brother. Rico ex. His brother. With that being said, that's why they were telling us about Kenneka was in a relationship with Rico at the time. And then when Scoop Game video popped up, this finna lead back to who? Miss Tereasa. This just like me, a father, I lose a daughter, and social media got this video going viral talking about new Crown Plaza employee talk about a Kenneka. Then I go over there, I'm be like, man, that's my daughter boyfriend brother. I didn't even know he worked at the hotel.
No, I went with that girl. I went with her at all.
So you were working that night?
Oh,
She
yeah,
died.
At 5:30. She died like around 1 or 12. Like,
Hell no.
She died around 1 and 12. I want to know why he said around 1 and 12. Cause look what the phone record showing. She already missing. I was next to her the whole night. I went to the bathroom every time when she went. You see what I'm saying? 12 and 1, Kenneka gonna be coming out somebody's room, going to another room before she get to the pool area.
There had security with her walking at 3.
in the morning?
Yeah.
But she died at 4.
See?
Well, she died at 4. Now you see how the time frame keep coming back up in Pacific time frames? Cause guess what? The footage gonna be showing around 3 and 4 in the morning on Crown Plaza footage. Don't it look like employees running around like it's a dead body in the freezer? Don't it look like a cover up at that time? It looked like more of a cover up than a murder, right? Listen to what he just said.
You don't know, that's it.
No, whatever time she died, that's when she died. Was I here? Hell no. Was I here the day that they checked in? Yeah, but she wasn't here yet. They said she came around nighttime. But the thing was, when you fucking with guys, the niggas that they was fucking with.
Just in mind, he knew he was talking about the family when he told us this. So when he give us the narrative, he basically told on Miss Tereasa now.
The friend, she didn't even barely knew. She didn't know none of them females.
You can't get in trouble for talking to me about this.
If you don't let me fucking
Who am I run my mouth to?
You know how to go on this carpet now fucking with you. Nah, but
Great, you're gonna roll me up in the carpet.
nah, you too thick to go in there. You bad, yeah.
Not here.
Where you from, Miami?
No, Rockford.
Rockford. Everybody in Rockford look like you? God.
And if you peep out School Game, that's when you peep out School Game, that's why School Game know go to the hotel, interview Little Me, and watch Jay Guido. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Went straight at the suspects. That's why she got Jay Guido on her channel. And it ain't even a her, it's a he.
And he go to Rockford.
It's a he. He just had his girlfriend to come to that hotel. So they knew who they were coming up there to look for. Mysteriously, you bumping into Little Me. And mysteriously, you recording Jay Guido. So you knew something what was going on with these two, so you got they ass. And Miss Tereasa, you see this? Breonna Cox, all of them. Look, watch this. All school game video is worth listening to and watching. Because the information that we got now, look at all this. And check this out. Let's go to the Milton Collins video. Right? Let's go to Milton Collins, right? Milton Collins. Hold on, gang. Hold up. Watch this. I need to go to that Milton Collins video. If I can find that, John, let me see, can I find that, John? But I'm going to play this, John, as I go.
You know.
Why you down here?
Because I wanted to see.
Oh my God.
For real.
Everybody want to come down here and see. Not me. I want to take my black ass home.
I get so scared. I mean, I was so scared coming in.
She's like a lower level.
So this isn't the level she died on. Oh, this is the lobby area, right?
You decent. Look at you all.
Or what if they just like offered you bonuses and stuff? Like, I'll give you a bonus if you keep your mouth shut.
No, I'm the best at the driver, the front, but you're the best at not speaking the front.
I feel like his ass lying and shit. He's lying. Her friends did not do that shit. This hotel did that shit. He talking about shit.
Now they're around this bitch with the mansion, dropping cars, back to back.
So I'm gonna take my hair down.
Now it wasn't for her, they wouldn't even be living how they live. That's the real, that's the crazy part.
We bought you some flowers, shorty. We came to see you. I miss you, shorty.
You live right now, right here.
Nope, she don't got no tombstone. But I still come to sit on the talk to my shorty.
Hey, I don't know who grave tombstone this is. This bitch gonna get settled.
That's my cousin.
Girl, that's my Uncle Leroy. Oh, these two people's right here dead. Bro, some of them ain't sitting right there.
They probably died together.
Them probably twins.
No, they died years apart. They buried back next to each other.
They probably husband and wife.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So they...
Got a nigga tatted on me, that's a little bro. It's time to take my damn
got nothing to say about him. Ain't no little more, you know, we ain't gonna play about him. Got Kenneka tatted on me, that's little bro.
Can't take this shit out of my head. Get on. Last time we walked up,
You formed it to a heart.
Now y'all see how Quetta tried to say there wasn't Kenneka? This is her own family. So is Quetta right that this not Kenneka? Look, this is what the family doing. Look. This what the family doing.
Hey, laugh.
That's why Miss Teresa playing dumb about she don't know nothing about no video.
So as y'all can see, I'm not gonna show y'all no name. Let me hold on. Word for word. Word for word. Word for word, man. Although it took place, this was somebody that took place, man. Kenneka was concerned about who these people was, who these guys was, following her. It said, I'm not gonna read it word for word, but I'm gonna break it down to what it was said. It was, she said that her friend, y'all know who name it is, her friend and her was talking to these two guys. One had on blue and one had a gray sweater on that had guests on the front of it. And they went with these guys, and Kenneka said she was worried, she didn't want to be there.
So this is to let y'all know Miss Teresa and them put Lewis Chamberlain up to this, because look at the narrative that he got. But we already know it's a footage on their phones that they got what really happened to Kenneka. So you know Miss Teresa and them put these people up to this. That's why Miss Teresa said that video that they showing, that is not me fighting on the video. You see what I'm saying? And people still want to know what video this lady talking about. The same video that Chosen King said that what Miss Teresa was doing with her own child. With her own child.
Yeah, she was worried, she wanted to go. So they was trying to leave. They was trying to leave to go home. And this is what was told to me, y'all. They was trying to leave to go home, and the girl and the guy told her friend, get your ass on, go on somewhere. Told her friend to go on somewhere. And so she continued on to walk.
They told the friends, get on somewhere. What that sound like?
She started walking back to the hotel, and dude kept on following, trying to have sex with her. This is what was told to me. And he kept following her. And next thing you know, they said, man, he just jumped out. Grabbed her, he choked her out. He didn't mean to choke her out bad. He choked her out. And he passed away. She passed away, and he panicked, and he started carrying her. Put her on the shoulder, and he carried her, and he met up with the other friends. He carried her, and they all took her to the damn freezer, man. And the reason why The reason why and that hotel know what's up, and that police department they know what's happening, man. I ain't worried about nobody saying shit about what I'm saying on here because I know my people. I know who for me. So somebody keep trying to cut off my line. So I keep hearing like some damn Transformers talking. Right.
Make it so bad, I'm finna confirm it with the timestamp. Now look, I'm finna show y'all. Y'all really want to know what was going on with Kenneka at 1 something in the morning, going on 2 o'clock. Tell me if y'all want me to show y'all what was going on with Kenneka at 1 something, going on 2 in the morning. Look, and I'm finna let the people that know the Martin family. It's crazy to me that everybody that was speaking on the Kenneka Jenkins case was in on the plot. Look, icing on the cake right here. Everybody saw this video. This what will be going on at 1, going on 2 in the morning.
Yeah, look, there's a chick that's in a white shirt that was in a Dixie changed clothes. The one that was in the room. Yeah, look, this the person that helped Shamaya and Monifa carry Kenneka down the hall. Y'all check this out, look. Y'all see how she went over in the corner? She the lookout. Now look, here they come down the hall. Look, there they go, look. Live.
In the morning, going on 2 o'clock. You see that? And this Milton Collins from the hood, from the neighborhood. And watch this. Once you click on his channel, he's exposing Rico, Irene, and look what videos that he like to share the most. Watch this, game. Don Knox video. The security guard. He was getting all his videos off Don the Knox video. Look. More evidence Monifa set it up. She helped it. Yep, she helped set it up. No doubts about that. Just read the titles on her. Kenneka Jenkins' mother knew exactly what happened to her. They go to Martin, you know, Dr. Oz, Nancy Grace. Look. All this coming from Don the Knox video. Right here. Now check this out. Since we know this is security guard on one of his channel, look. Pie y'all, I told y'all. And watch what he finna say on this video. And then look. Everything what that man finna say, you gonna be like, man, that man, now I know why that man said this undercover police officers in the lobby with Miss Tereasa. Look.
Hey, what up, y'all? How y'all doing, man? I would like to start off today by saying that we have not found a killer yet. Nobody is being charged for this murder. And we all know that something happened other than her just walking into the freezer and dying.
Look, just watch who he all finna point out on the footage. That's the only thing y'all need to be looking at. Listen to what the people he finna point out on the footage. Keep this in mind. The J4K gang don't watch this shit. J4K gang do not watch this. Cause Kenneka is not on the video. So they're gonna look at this. This ain't even worth listening.
It's crafty. I'm gonna take you through a sequence of events that I see occur in this lobby, and y'all go come follow me, man. Just okay. We have not found the killer. Let me finish what I was trying to say. But then people are coming over here and commenting about how I'm talking and how I can't articulate certain things, and oh my God, I'm sorry. This is how I am. This is who I am. If y'all don't like it, just find another channel to watch. But anyway.
That's why YouTube tripping and got the channel buffering. Cause look what this YouTuber finna say that's a security guard at Crown Plaza Hotel the whole time and finna tell y'all what's going on the footage.
Anyways, man. Okay, I'm going over the footage. I see so much suspicious activity going on in the lobby even 4 to 5 hours after she was labeled missing. I want to know, who is this white shirt back here in the hallway? He's standing out there throughout the whole time. Okay? And several times we get time skips, but I don't think we're missing too much. I don't know. This manager right here, dude right here, he kind of looks like the picture, you know, that I got. I'll put it up there. This picture, if you really zoom in on his face and his beard, he resembles the picture a little bit too. Okay, we're just going over the footage. Now we have to go back to square one. We have to go back and reanalyze a lot of this footage. Now that we got a lot of tons of information, let's just go back and see what we can find now. Now that we know it could be some organ operation going on, so there could be other people in the there could be other people at play that we may have thought wasn't. So we got to keep our eyes peeled and our minds open. Okay, the dude. Back there in the hallway with the white shirt on, he's like short. He's like the doorman or something. He is the special doorman because this dude be getting handshakes and everything.
Tell 54 stop going live talking about some young dog tribe that she don't know nothing about. Stop trying to distract 54. You ain't been talking about no young dog murder. Now you want to talk about the young dog murder when Trey Gang exposing T. You see what I'm saying? I see what you're doing. You trying to get everybody to be like, yeah, I'm going live. I'm talking about the young dog tribe. They can wait, bitch. Get over here. You see what I'm saying? You think you just finna just take views that like, yeah, he's spilling tea on Kenneka. Let me go over and see what she talking about on the young dog case. Now, stop trying to go live and distract everybody from the truth. I see what you're doing. Trey Gang go live. Look, we got the same following, so most of them gonna come on my platform. You see what I'm saying, gang? You ain't never said nothing about the dog case. Now all of a sudden you want to come. You watching. Matter of fact, everybody go over her chat right now and be like, you need to come on Trey Gang platform. Because you got a whole lot to explaining to do. Who's scared? I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming. You ain't bitch talking about no Dolph. Man, you better get up off that dog case right now before a nigga get on your head. This ain't got nothing to do with you. Keep Dolph's name out your mouth, bitch. For you end up in something that you don't need to be end up in. Like I said, here go a security guard with the original V-Tech footage and telling everybody what's going on. Ain't nothing shy about 54. Not 54. Boy, she be on motherfuckers' ass. Let's see she get on Trey Gang ass. It's the perfect time to collaborate now. Perfect time to collaborate. I've been waiting on this shit. So go in her chat right now and get her attention. And let's see who J for K, Jack. Matter of fact, I tell y'all what. I'ma end this live right now. I'm finna end this live right now. And waiting on a response. I don't get no response, don't get no live. If I don't get no response, you don't get no live from me. I'ma do exactly they doing. If they don't want to say nothing, I ain't gonna say nothing. And that's what they want. Watch this. Just to prove that, we'll be right back after these things.